Hi everyone, it's Mackenzie McMurtry, your Miss Rodeo Nevada 2018, and I'm here with the long-awaited wing tutorial. Everybody asks me all the time how I do my hair, so I finally made a video for everybody. I'm so excited to share all the techniques I use. First of all, I'm not a hairdresser, so some of the techniques I use might cringe you out. It's probably not the best for my hair, that's why I take hair vitamins. But this is my hair just washed. I just washed it this morning. I live in Nevada, obviously, so it's really dry here. It kind of gets a little frizzy. I try to shampoo it with really good shampoo and conditioner. When I shampoo, I really scrub right here where my wings are. As you can see, they're kind of wavy. My hair is kind of wavy underneath, but it's pretty straight on top. But I don't use conditioner on top. I do hot oil treatments in between rodeos to give my hair some life again, but I try just using the conditioner at the bottom because it weighs down my hair. So let's get started. I use a 1-inch curling iron from good old Target. It's not a professional curling iron, gets the job done, and then a flat iron from Target as well. It's Pro Beauty Tools. So I part my hair down the middle. I kind of look not so fabulous when I do my hair, but whatever, you know. I section it off. I do one side at a time. And before I do my makeup, I curl my hair because I clip my curls, and then once I'm done with my makeup, I take the curls down and then I put my extensions in. So I'm going a little backwards today, but it's okay. Sometimes I do it like this. So I use these little clips. I call them alligator clips. I'm not sure what everybody else calls them, but if I don't bring these to a rodeo with me on accident, if I forget them, I'll just use these little long bobby pins to pin up my curls. But I start with the back and then I curl forward. Now, my hair is not like everybody else's. Everybody has different techniques. This is how I do my hair. I'm not forcing you to do your hair like this. But this is just how I just do it on a regular basis like this. I grab like an inch of hair at the bottom because my hair at the bottom doesn't like to hold a curl like the top. So I grab thinner pieces down at the bottom. And then once it is out, I wrap it around my fingers. Oh, I didn't do that right. And then I take, I don't know if you can see this, take this good old clip and just pin it up. It's kind of hard to see in the back. Probably doesn't look very cute when I pin it. It also helps to have either a tank top on or a button up on because you don't want to take a shirt over your hair after you're done because then it will just mess it all up. But I'm wearing Wranglers, so it doesn't really matter. Now I just curl the rest of my hair. I just grab little sections. I don't really have an order on how I grab sections. I just kind of grab little pieces and then just curl them and then pin them right up. My hair, I kind of look a little funny. It's not appropriate to show up to a rodeo like this, so can't have her hair like this. So I take the Instant Freeze Aussie, and I spray my curls. I do not shellac them because then it's kind of hard to separate them. Sometimes I'll spray a piece of hair when I know it's kind of like slick. I'll spray the hair and then curl it. That's kind of not really good for your hair, so I don't try to do that. But I'll just spray it. It's kind of glued. Then I'll do my makeup. But since my makeup's already done, I'll just take out my curls. So my hair is washed. So sometimes on the first day after I wash them, my hair's a little kind of naughty, I say. There we go. And it doesn't like to hold curls. Like, this is not a very good curl. So I'll touch up my curls once I put my extensions in, and like that. That's a good curl. Let's take my fingers and just kind of go through my hair kind of lightly. Now, I wish I could show up to a rodeo looking like this, but I can't. So, this is where I put in my extensions. I use clip-in extensions. There's 6 pieces. They're Barefoot Blonde extensions by Amber Filler Up. I love them. They're human hair. They work with my hair, and they work with my different hats. If I have a bigger hat, I'll put some of them higher so it fills in that gap. And if it's a little too tight, I'll move them down. So I really like that. But they are human hair, and I have to curl them pretty often. They do fall, like my hair. So I'll curl them. I touch up curl them every single time, but I really have to curl them probably every other time when I do my hair. But between rodeos, I wash them because they smell like dirt a lot. But they curl pretty easily. They semi-match my hair right now. But I really like them. But if they don't work for you, that's totally okay. And if you don't have extensions, just skip this part. But before I put in my extensions, I like to straighten these pieces right here. So I just kind of take this part right here, and I'll take my flat iron, because this, especially when it's humid, this likes to curl up a lot. And when it is humid, my hair straightens except these up here. I like to make them as straight as possible. Sometimes that's not happening, but I just kind of go with what my hair wants to do half the time. My hair is pretty fried right here, I will say. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I have pretty good wings, because my hair is pretty fried. Okay, that looks good. So I have 6-piece extensions. So I start at the bottom. Now, before I put my extensions in, I like to straighten this right here. They kind of get a little funky. Even if I don't have my extensions in for the day, I do straighten this back here. It looks a lot nicer. Half the time you can see it because your wings kind of open your hair up. So I have a problem with baby hairs coming down, so I just kind of hairspray that up. So sometimes I'll take our little plastic rubber band and put my bangs up, but most of the time I use good old bobby pins. I just lightly brush over my hair. Now it's time for the wings. So I use the Powder Play by Big Sexy Hair the first day. It doesn't really work on my hair every day. It's kind of if it works, it works. But typically on the first day when I wash my hair, I use this. If I don't bring this, I will use some of this stuff, the dry shampoo. It just kind of makes your hair a little bit dirty. Then I will go in with my Aussie hairspray again, and I'll just spray them. Now, since I just washed my hair, typically the first day after I wash my hair, my wings don't look great. They look good, but they sometimes don't cooperate with me very well. So I'll brush them down, brush all my hair down, and I take my handy dandy Greeley hat, ball cap. I always bring a ball cap with me. They help me do my wings. Now I'll take I should tighten this. I put it on where I'd put my hat for the rodeo. So I'll sometimes shove it down. If I'm riding in, I typically shove my hat down pretty far. So I'll shove it down. And then I always start with this side. I have a routine on how I do this. So I'll start with this, and I grab way behind my ear, and I take all that hair, and I move it forward. So it's a nice big chunk of hair that comes forward. I have a few combs I use. I use this one. It's a routing one. It's just plastic, and then I use this one. It's kind of pokey. I don't like using this one. I'd rather use this one, but sometimes this one works better. So I split it in half. Oh, you can see my good old hair extensions. And I'll wrap the top first. Then I'll take the front piece and I'll go towards my face. Really can't be weak. Gotta pull your hair out. And I'll do the bottom section, and I wrap the heck out of it. It's not really good for your hair, but so then I kind of move my hair forward. And I take this one's good for smoothing out. So I just kind of move out and back. Don't brush your hair, kind of just smooth over it. And so I get these little pieces that kind of fall down, and I do not like that. It's not my favorite. So I'll just grab this and I'll hold it out, and then I just kind of wrap like that. And now they're, looking fabulous. And then I'll brush them out and then back. So I got a wing. It's looking good today. So I'll take my hairspray, and I don't wet the heck out of it with hairspray because then they'll start falling. So I just kind of go over it a little bit. and then I'll slightly smooth it. Now I'll take this back piece behind the wing and I'll fluff that bad boy up. And now if there's any gaps, I'll just kind of wrap them a little bit. Right here, I sometimes have gaps, so I'll go like that, and then like that. So, here's my secret to great wings. Grab your alligator clip. After you hairsprayed it a little bit, I clip my wings. So my wings will start falling if I don't clip them. I kind of just came up with this one day and it's done me wonders. So I grab this and I kind of just swoop them in. I take my clip and I clip it as close to my neck as I can. So it kind of does this little swoopy thing. Now my baby hairs are just flying everywhere. So I'll just kind of adjust my hair, kind of pull it up till it makes this like nice little, I don't know, nice little cute wing kind of. And then I'll take my hairspray, and sometimes when the clip doesn't work, I kind of just have to re-clip it, but I'll take my hairspray and then my comb, and I'll just slightly comb over it. But I kind of like to get right down here because then it gives that little nice little swooping effect. Yep. So I leave that clip in and on to the next one. This side does not like to cooperate with me very much, so let's see how this works. Try to get this as straight as possible, no wave. So I take that section all the way till here. I'm pretty sure you can see my extensions. And then I'll split it in half, right down the line, like so. And then I just wrap. I make sure to get back here because then it gives your hair volume back here. Your hair, your wing is not just right here. It goes all the way back because you want it to blend in with your hair. You don't want this harsh just, you want to look good. So I do have a problem with this. So sometimes I'll take some hairspray. These little guys do not like to hold their position sometimes. Also might straighten this piece a little bit. This one's a little too curly. I like to curl my hair all the way till my head, but up here they kind of, if they're too curly up in the front, they'll kind of make your wings a little wavy looking. So I take my trusty alligator clip, and I'll just clip that bad boy. Now, this one was not perfect, obviously. So I do see how this one was lower, so I try to, this one is like way higher. I try to make the clips as even as possible. So they're semi-matching up on my neck. This wing is not working with me today, but you know, that's hair. So, since this one's not working with me, I have shellacked it down quite a bit. And I'll just kind of mold it over my hand a lot. My wings do better when they're dirty, but you gotta wash your hair. You can't just have dirty hair all the time. Now, I like my wings to not cover up my earrings, especially if they're Montana. I want everybody to see my cool jewelry, so I like them to come up. But if that's not your style, that's totally okay. So I just kind of shellac them down, and then I'll let them dry. I'll put my clothes on, then I'll put my hat on. And then I'll take the clips off. So they're semi-dry, so we'll see what we're working with now. So pretend I have a hat on. It looks the same. This is what this is what it will look like. But my hats are being shaped right now, so sorry I can't put one on. So then I take off my clips, and when I do wash my hair, I do have a ton of baby hairs. So I like to pull all my hair back and see what I'm working with. I like to slightly comb over them, and I brush them to the back. I don't like to get my wings completely saturated in hairspray because it kind of looks a little crunchy. So if you do, once they're dry, I like to comb over them so they kind of don't look soaked in hairspray. I will go over again and just kind of scrunch them up or brush them out a little bit and then scrunch them up, and there you go. You got pretty hair and you got pretty wings. So there you have it, my long-awaited hair and wing tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, because what may work for my hair may not work for you, but I love to help every girl. So until next time.